what accountants actually do at the end of every month. Why do they become so busy during the last few days of the month and the first few days of the next month? If you are preparing for an accounting job, attending interviews, or have recently joined a finance team, understanding the month-end closing process is one of the most important skills you should have. Welcome back to my channel, InfoCraze. If you are passionate about accounting, finance, and building a successful career in this field, you are in the right place. On this channel, I simplify complex accounting concepts and share practical knowledge that you can use in your studies as well as in your job. In today's video, I will explain the month-end closing process in a very simple way. Before we start, please subscribe to my channel for interesting videos in finance and accounts. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get started. Let's take up the basic question. What is month-end closing? Month-end closing is the process of reviewing, verifying, and finalizing all financial transactions of a particular month so that the company's financial statements are accurate. Think of it like checking your answer sheet before submitting to the invigilator. If mistakes are left behind, the profit and loss account and balance sheet of the company will remain incorrect. The objective is simple: ensure that all income, expenses, assets, liabilities, and equity are correctly recorded before generating financial statements. Let's get deeper into this topic. What activities are performed during month-end closing? The process starts with recording all pending transactions of the month. Examples of pending entries may be purchase invoices, ensure that all supplier invoices are recorded, goods received but not yet accounted are identified, purchase returns, if any, are entered, GST input is correct, duplicate invoices are removed, missing purchase bills usually understate expenses and liabilities. Then, sales invoices. Check whether all invoices have been raised on the customers, no invoice is duplicated, sales returns, if any, have been recorded, GST have been applied correctly, credit notes have been entered. Even one missing sales invoice can affect revenue and taxes. Vendor payments. Confirm outstanding supplier balances, unrecorded vendor invoices, debit notes, advance payments, duplicate payments, etc. Many companies also obtain vendor balance confirmations to be 100% sure. Next, customer receipts. Verify outstanding customer balances, payments received, credit notes, customer advances, any incorrect adjustments. If required, seek balance confirmations from the customers. Other areas to check may include bank transactions, petty cash expenses, journal entries, etc. If any transaction is missed, the financial statements will be incorrect. If the company maintains inventory, verify stock, compare physical stock versus system stock, identify shortages, excess stock, damages, expired items, or adjustments. Inventory valuation should also be checked. Next comes bank reconciliation. The accountant compares bank statement balance and the book balance in accounting software. Any differences such as bank charges, interest credits, unpresented checks are identified and adjusted. This is one of the most commonly asked interview topics. Next, record accrual entries which include expenses belonging to the current month but have not been paid yet. Examples: salary payable, electricity expense, audit fees, rent payable, interest payable, etc. These expenses should still be recorded because they relate to the current month. Then, record prepaid expenses, which include the payments made in advance pertaining to the future months. Examples may include annual insurance, office rent, software subscriptions, AMC charges, etc. Only the expense relating to the current month should be charged. The remaining amount becomes a prepaid expense. Then, depreciation. Calculate monthly depreciation for all fixed assets. Assets generally include computers, furniture, vehicles, machinery, office equipments, etc. Depreciation spreads the cost of an asset over its useful life. Account for the foreign currency adjustments if applicable. Companies dealing in imports or exports revalue foreign currency balances. Exchange rate differences are recorded as foreign exchange gain or foreign exchange loss. Next is GST and tax review. Check GST input, GST output, TDS entries, advance tax, other statutory liabilities. Any mismatch should be corrected before filing returns. After all the pending entries are completed, you need to do the trial balance review. Generate the trial balance, review unusual balances. You may have various questions like, why is salary account showing a credit balance? Why is cash negative? Why has a large expense suddenly increased? Why is the liability account showing zero? Investigate and correct any abnormal balances. Then prepare financial statements which include profit and loss account, balance sheet and cash flow statement if required. Management uses these reports to understand business performance. Senior accountants or finance managers review these reports. They compare current month versus previous month, budget versus actuals, current year versus last year. Any unusual movement is investigated. Finally, log the accounting period. Once everything is verified and approved, the accounting period is closed. This prevents accidental modifications to finalized accounts. So once we have understood the whole process, let's also understand why is month-end closing important. Month-end closing is important because it helps a company ensure all financial transactions are recorded accurately, detect and correct accounting errors, prepare accurate profit and loss and balance sheet reports, track the company's actual financial performance, support better business and management decisions, meet tax and statutory compliance requirements, stay prepared for audits, and finally close the books for the month and start the next month with clean and accurate records. So hope you have understood whatever we discussed today in this video. With this, we come to the end of this video. If you find this video useful, please like the same and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to my channel for many such interesting videos. If you have any question, please put your query in the comment section. Thanks for watching.